I won't count them out. And I've seen Immortal plays a lot. He's got some pretty solid results with Bowser, so I won't count him out. But Sin and Louis, that's just two people that are really, really good at combo.
Yeah, incredibly good. Some of the best energy. They have been practiced, tried and true, and at this point, they know what each other are going to go for just by instinct. They just know each other's playstyles at this point, and it shows. And right now, they're already getting a little bit of a divide strat. We are seeing the Rob right now. So yeah, Rob next. Sorry.
Yeah, I've never seen Louis play Rob. Maybe he's just picking him up or just practicing because fools. I don't know. But either way, I'm excited to see how this turns out because I'm so used to seeing his Apollo and Fox.
For sure. And we do know that this is a good doubles character. We've already seen it a little bit today. And I think so is Bowser, but Bowser is just like a heavy wolf in many of these situations. Like he gets these big call-outs and all that good stuff. Looking for the forward edge. I appreciate the attempt.
It's probably for the better he misspaced it because that would have only hit Bowser.
Yeah. Exactly.
But hey, looks like blue team is actually taking the early lead here, and that could get punished. Oh, a little bit late on the punish from Wolf there. Sin is going to live a little bit longer, and they're going to see some team kills there too.
Exactly. Getting stuck on that platform in the Whirling Fortress on ground. Yeah, you are going to get caught, and that's an up air. So heavy as Bowser is, you're going to lose that stock. And now it does seem as though Sin is the only one with 3 stocks remaining, maintaining as of right now.
And I think Sin is playing very, very intentionally from the ledge. Like he's doing these PK Thunders as like knowledge checks because you can see that Wyatt is trying to figure out what his punishes are, but so far he hasn't figured it out. He's taking a lot of damage and even lost the stock.
Yep, getting caught by your partners down there, not ideal. You are going to get a little bit of spike for a gut check, but yep, then the call out with the forward air, and we are going to get sent out of there on the first stock.
Hey, stocks are even.
Yeah, we are looking pretty good, but Bowser 109, 121 now. I mean, time is running out.
Yeah, how's Bowser going to respond? Okay, dealing with Rob and Ness, both to the ledge, both just mashing out those scary moves. Not a lot you can do about it with the character as big as Bowser, and teammate's going to go down and he's eating quite the team combo response, including from his own teammate, unfortunately.
Yeah, literally, they're both getting caught in the mix, it seems, and now Bowser looking for a grab on some of this stuff is just not going to be what you're looking for here. It is just a bit of too risky, I think.
Yeah, just a bit here. But yeah, things are looking pretty close and things just starting to slip out their hands. However, red team, they're both in triple digits, so they can even this up really quickly if they're careful, but there's not a lot of room for error left on this Bowser.
A lot of down air from like higher vertical placement, but we are going to get the great DI there from Sen. He's living yet again.
Yeah, I'm actually, sorry,
are you good?
I'm really shocked that he survived that.
Yeah. All right, yep, a nice little call out there in the front, and just going for some of this F tilt. Now I know Bowser F tilt is good, but that might be a little bit optimistic. 2 on the shield, not sure.
It's so crazy like how close this game was, and now they're down 4 stocks. Like it feels like it all just happened out of nowhere, and just getting down tilted all over the stage, coast to coast.
Yep.
Oh my God!
You didn't have to do it. You didn't have to do it. That was unnecessary.
I don't even know what it was. Like, I couldn't even see. I saw magnet in something. It doesn't matter what it was. They all killed him there. But
literally,
Jesus.
I'm not going to call the flag on the conduct, but hey, you know what? It is all good. You literally just put him in the blender and be like, and just as a reminder, you stay down there.
He did that personally. I took that personally.
Exactly. He definitely took that personally.
Michael Jordan energy right there.
Yeah,
like.
now he's getting the triple-double, and now we're starting to be like, okay, goat, okay.
Did you just have a competitive, kind of close game with us? How dare you? And he just went off.
Exactly. That's why he's the GOAT.
Yeah, that's why he's the GOAT.
The GOAT! The GOAT! Okay, so now we got Louis Money Send up a game and a confident one at bat. It's going to need to be a drastic change, I think, here, especially as the last part of that game just was a downhill slide.
I really wonder how it fell apart so quickly. Because, like, they were... Neutral wasn't going that bad. Like, they kept it even for a long time.
It's Wolf recovery and Bowser recovery. Yeah. I can guarantee that is the reason why. Like, we saw how many times Wolf got gimped off stage at, like, 80? Like, didn't even, not even really threat, but, yeah.
Speaking of, Bowser almost getting gimped right there. He actually would have died. I think he got saved by, like, the last, by another Rob down there, but he almost died at, like, sub 40, which is insane to kill Bowser that early on Kalos.
Yeah, for sure. And that's, again, it's one of those, like, quick gut checks. If you're like, oh, God, like, now I have to already pull this game back just as it starts.
And Louis, despite playing a character that's a little slower in Rob compared to like Paulo and Ness, or Paulo and Fox, excuse me, is really running around and causing a lot of collateral damage here. Oh, and the beautiful down air coming from Sin. great awareness. And again, this is a celebrated doubles team they've been playing together since pretty much almost all of Ultimate at this point.
Right, but it's these solo edge guards that even then, like Sen shows, like it doesn't even matter. Like I trust my partner to go over there and do what he does best. I'm gonna do what I do best here, and that's edge guarding, getting these like hard spikes on these recoveries that do have a little bit of vulnerability to them.
And I like the way they played that just now. So obviously, Louis is just hanging out at the top last zone, just kind of stalling things out. That was so smart.
He loses the stock board, but does it matter? No, not at all.
No, that was his first one. They were hanging on their first stock for so long, and so was Louis, but he just got back here there. But being able to throw that away and just keep that lead is just really, really smart. He was not a very high percent.
Exactly. They are literally just trying to make this as quick and painless as possible. But I mean, yeah, they're fighting as much as they can. At least blue team is just struggling right now.
I think the main thing that I'm seeing is that like Y is still kind of like solving this puzzle, trying to figure out how to edge guard Sin. Oh, that was such a good game.
Oh, he's so good. He's so precise with that kind of stuff, and it's just the snipes.
Yeah, they're getting a lot of like really shocking kills out of nowhere. Like it's not like they're losing their individual exchanges that bad, but these stocks are flying in just really weird ways. Look at that! 72 on Kalos. It feels like they picked Kalos and died so much sooner than they normally would have.
Exactly. He's literally just like, thank you for down smashing.
So yeah, here we are again. 4 stocks to. Oh no. Oh, is that a thing?
Yeah, that's the back and forth. It's almost like a wobble at that point. You know, you can go for some of that stuff. Good control there. Going to be able to get back and have the ability to do so much here on the ledge. Just needs one down air. He's looking for it. Yep, he's looking for the spike too at that.
Oh, she's taking it. She's taking it. Yeah. Well,
she served.
she served.
She served.
She lived. She served. She got tilted.
Your Honor, there was serving done today.
Objection, Your Honor.
We are all better for it. So thank you, Louis Money Sen, for a beautiful show. I'm sure we'll be seeing much more from them this weekend. So
yeah, and that's just one of those things where it's like, I think Immortal and Y, like I think they have a lot of potential. They very much know what they're doing. It's just you're fighting the top of the doubles meta, and it doesn't matter who you are. Like you're gonna have a pretty rough day.
Exactly.
But yeah, some of those edge guards are just crazy. You'd see Sin go for like suicide double jump magnet edge guards.
The magnets, yeah.
We saw that really, really crazy sneaky PK Thunder because I saw him going for it, and he was lingering up in the top last one. I'm like, there's no way he's gonna find it, but he did. His teammate wasn't able to interrupt it. I think that there were times where they would be in like a one-on-one situation where like Y is just like, oh, how do I edge guard Ness from like just kind of hanging out of the Legend of the PK Thunder? And while he's figuring all that out, his teammates just getting bullied and Rob Bowser, you know?
Exactly, and that's so difficult because it's like, yeah, it is, as you mentioned, like, you have to really know what you're doing. When you're going to pick Bowser in doubles, like you got to be solid on what you're doing. Your game plan has to be solid. So it clearly, unfortunately, it was not up to par, but what could be against a team like that? What could be?
Yeah, but I mean, definitely, you know, a valiant showing. They really tried their best, and you can tell that they have good ideas, but man, there's just situations you just can't practice for.
Exactly,
you know?
exactly.
Like the way they were getting edge guarded, and on both sides, both from Sind and from Louis. Like Louis was just getting like insane gyro snipes. Like the fact that they were dying sub 100. I think there were like 3 different deaths below 100 on Kalos. Right. Which is rough.
Rough. And then I think the Kalos pick, like I mean, in theory, they were just trying to do what has worked for them potentially in the past, right? Like for other teams, but it is just a different beast when you're going against a team like Louis Money Send. They have seen everything in the book at this point. They just know, okay, well, you know, if you're taking it to Kalos, then I can get all these things. I can get all these other things that are still just as viable.
That's right.